Hello Aquarius, nice to see you. This is a general reading for Aquarius. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. This is not a date-specific reading. I trust that when you've come across it, that's when it's meant for you. I'm doing a 3-card spread today, past, present, and future, with a card of challenge and then what you don't see coming from the bottom of the deck. And everything will be clarified, of course. So let's see where it all goes. Hope this finds you well, Aqua. In your present, or sorry, in your past position, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords in your present. And then the 7 of Cups in your future position. So I see here you're anguishing about the choices that are there. I think you've done a lot of exploring and, pulled in and out, different situations on whatever scale that means without clarification yet. But you're looking for something. As we all are, but I mean to say that these choices are pivotal for you. That's why there's some anguish. We have the Ace of Swords here in your challenge position. So trying to make a decision. What's true for you? What's right for you is what I'm hearing there. We have the Queen of Cups to begin with here in your what you don't see coming. This is a person who could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio who is, it could be a mother figure as well. But this is a very loving, family, nurturing kind of person here, or energy here. Wow, starting here with the 5 of Swords underneath the deck. So let's start with your challenge position, Aqua, and we'll see where it goes. We have the Ace of Swords to clarify for Aqua. Okay. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the 7 of Swords, clarifying the Ace of Swords in your challenge position. So the Ace of Swords is all about truth seeking. It's about a brand new beginning clarified for you. We have here the Justice card. Again, it's another card of looking for the truth, seeking the truth, and seeking balance within that truth. Whatever comes, there should be balance within it. I see here with the 7 of Swords here, this is a card of, it can absolutely be deception, someone sneaking away, getting away with something, and it can also be self-deception. And that may be what I'm being drawn here to say, is that there's for some of you here, there's absolutely a card here, or a feeling here of self-deception, that you're looking for the ways that you deceive yourself, that you elude yourself in situations. There may be one that is, for someone out there, there's some challenge. For others, there could be here, with the presence of an earth sign here, it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, and this person could be in your midst. There could be a legal something or other going on with them. Or someone that exhibits the earth traits. Yeah, and that they've taken advantage of you somehow, that they have deceived you. And there's a need for balance and truth coming out of it. That is your challenge for some of you. We'll have to see where the rest of the reading goes, if that's going to dominate that aspect to it. We have the 7 of Cups here, indicating that there's choices to be had, which can be challenging as well. So in your past here, Aqua, we have the Knight of Wands. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Clarifying the Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Okay. Clarifying the Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Clarifying the Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Okay. Clarifying the Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Okay, take it. So we have the Hanged Man, the Lover's card, the Knight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. to clarify the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, it can be called the player of the deck. It's a card of someone who is non-committal, who, you know, moves in and out of adventures or just doing what they want to do when they want to do it, independent of sometimes consequences. You know, they just do what they kind of feel compelled to do. Another aspect to it is very energetic, freedom-seeking energy. We have here, so that's describing the Knight of Wands. So we have here, let's start with the Knight of Swords here. This is a person who is, you know, another knight of that level, and they're coming in. They're coming in boldly, and they're coming in with purpose to kind of save the day, but they're doing so impulsively, kind of with a little bit of anger, and they're kind of rushing in. And I see here with the Lover's card that this could be, you know, rushing in to help or support a soulmate kind of level connection, someone whom you love and care for. I feel it's more romantic than anything else, but it could be helping a family member. But you're kind of coming in, someone here is coming into this connection really strongly, like too strongly, impulsively, you know, all fired up, you know, maybe there's something that happened or whatever, and there's a need for perspective that has happened here. It's changed, there's a cycle that's changed here, and it's come with some perspective building with the Hanged Man here. I think you've gotten perspective on whatever that was, on the sense of non-committalness, either coming from another or coming from you, but you've gotten some perspective on that. And the perspective has allowed things to shift. And when you get the Wheel of Fortune, it always shifts in your favor. See, there's the Star card. There's your card right there. That indicates that this was healing for you, whatever it was for you to, you know, come thrusting in, if that's you, or boldly go into all these different avenues because that's what you wanted to do and remain non-committal, then that worked in your favor and it was healing for you. It also shifted the wheel, as I say. Let's move to the Eight of Swords in your present, Aquarius. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Swords for Aquarius. Okay. Okay. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Okay. So we have the Fool card, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles to clarify the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is feeling bound up and stuck. There's just no other better way to say it. Bound up and stuck, feeling trapped. And, you know, you're resistant to kind of move out of that position for whatever reason. You know, you're kind of holding on to the status quo is what I'm hearing there. You're feeling stuck, but you're holding on to it all at the same time. You know, you're in some kind of mindset is what I'm hearing. You're in a mindset that is, you know, stubbornly fixed, you know, as the fixed signs tend to do. And that's no criticism at all. The fixed signs create foundation like no other piece of our evolution. So they help create foundation and see these things through. So you're just kind of seeing things through here. You could be watching someone online. The Page of Swords is that spy of the deck, where you may be watching someone else or they you, and it's creating a it's creating more anxiety for you. So if that's you that's watching someone online, then I would counsel you to maybe take your eyes off there and just let that go with a Fool card here. The Fool card is very light, travels with very little baggage, is on a path of freedom seeking. You know, so you want to be free of that thing that's holding you down, that you feel like you're stuck and you can't really move part of. You have the Wheel of Fortune here that's already shifted your life before. You know that this is possible. You know that this is a path, and the fact that you have the Fool here is the letting go of this, the choice to let go of this and just travel light is a great one to take. It's a great one to take. You have the Nine of Cups here, which indicates, yes, it's a really good choice to take a lighter path and just move off on your own. So far we have the card of Aries, Gemini, Pisces, Libra. So let's move to your future here with the Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Aquarius. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Aqua. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Okay. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. One more. There we go. So we have the Four of Swords. There's the Ace of Wands, and then the Three of Wands. Beautiful. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. So this choice right here to enter into the realm of the Fool and start things over again and just travel light is a really, really potent and positive aspect to your path there, Aquarius. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new start. It can be in a relationship, yes, but it can also be in a career endeavor, just a choice of the path that you're going to move down. And I really feel this fresh new vision that you have. You have healed to whatever degree you needed to. You've healed, and you're in the future you will have healed a lot of what may be troubling you with this challenge, with this, looking at the truth of this situation, either in one scenario with someone who you feel may have betrayed you for some reason, and that is your challenge, and for the other aspect of just learning more about yourself and how ways that you deceive yourself. I think that's just going to open up. It's just going to open up your world here into a brand new beginning. So you've taken time in the future here to provide that, and I think you've had some activity, perhaps with this, with the Knight of Wands and all the activity and the action taken in those veins of trying out different approaches to a situation or more. And now you're waiting on the results of that. You have a lot of choices coming up here in your future, absolutely. So let's move to your what you don't see coming. We have here the Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups, as I say, family-oriented person, or just loving, compassionate and family-centered person, if I just said that, I think. And you have also, wow, you have the Two of Cups here. This is speaking to a partnership, one that's in balance and in harmony here. You have the Eight of Pentacles, which could be speaking to, it speaks to honing your craft and a work-related, sometimes work-related, but it's a high focus on something that you really cherish, that you really want to do. Whether that's work or a hobby or a craft, if you're a musician, something like that. You may be partnering up with someone. What you don't see coming is this, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio person. You have here the Three of Pentacles. Again, a signal here of working with others. There's your Knight of Swords coming in again. Wow. Where's that Knight of Swords? Yeah, that came in here in your past. That's resurfacing. And then the Queen of Swords. Wow, to give you some perspective. And then we go to the Nine of Pentacles, and here's the King as well. So there's a possible partnership here when you have these two coming up together. The King and the Queen of Swords. This could absolutely lead to a partnership. I think what's going to happen is, what you don't see coming is that there seems to be a softening of your heart, where you allow in some level of partnership. As far as your, you know, you're either, this could be a person whom you work with these two cards both signaling something going on at work, or it's certainly team, community building. Yeah, I see that, and I see you going into, there's some moment here which you don't see coming that might not be the most positive, is that your propensity to act with, you know, too impulsively, that's threaded here throughout this. There may be an incident that comes up in your near future that causes you to act and respond a little too quickly, potentially with anger, but you're another aspect to this card is that it's, you know, moving toward what you want in a furious kind of way. You know, you're not holding back, you're just moving into it. So if it's not filled with anger and discontent, then it could very much be just you hyper focusing on what it is that you want and driving yourself in that direction, which is absolutely, you know, getting the people around you that you need, or the people around you that you need are just coming your way. It's just unfolding. You know, if your heart is in it, then that's going to happen naturally. You know, we all know that. If you just are diligent about something and you set your sights on your truth, it manifests. It comes your way. What you really want comes your way. So this is the Nine of Pentacles is an indication of you working independently and also doing all the groundwork that's necessary, and you finally receiving the fruit of your labor. So, and we have the King and Queen here of Swords, and this is a power couple, a dynamic that is unlike any other in the sense that it is, they both have the will and the fortitude and the dynamic together to seek out the truth and just, yes, to some degree, look at the facts and overanalyze, perhaps, to some degree. But they make a fabulous team together. They really do, because they just swim inside their intellect. So they free float inside their intellect. I'm getting the Two of Pentacles here. Back and forth they go, and they can have long, beautiful discussions of truth, based in truth seeking, basically. So that is what you don't see coming, is that there's some kind of dynamic that's coming your way with that. And again, this could be someone that you work with this 3 and 8 of Pentacles. And again, I see these together. The Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the satisfaction is what I'm getting. The satisfaction of what is coming your way. Satisfaction of your heart. That you have the intellect and the heart here working in your favor. If this isn't a relationship, then this is you connecting the head and the heart with all things intellect reconciled by the heart. You know, renewed, refreshed, all of those beautiful things. So you're off to a beautiful new beginning. Again, back to the challenge. There is, for some of you, I need to mention this, the presence of the Seven of Swords, this self-deception, the places that we deceive ourselves. That's an important piece. I think you're going to figure out down here. I think you're going to have somebody come into the fold who helps you work through that, is what I feel compelled to say. So let's move to the wisdom of the Oracle for a final message for you, Aqua. We get a card for Aquarius. Get a card for Aquarius. Okay. Milk and honey. Oh, perfect. Okay. So this is a 51, breaking down to a 6, a card of balance, harmony. Milk and honey. Beautiful. Let's see what it says there. Okay, milk and honey. The taste of prosperity, yes. Opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing, abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. That kind of says it all, doesn't it? So it's all there in your hands. It's beckoning you to face the challenge of looking at the truth of what it is that the path that you're on, and how to balance out your life, and just to remove yourself from self-deception, for whoever it is that needed to hear that. So I hope this is helpful, Aquarius. And if you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, or subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. And I look forward to seeing you again here next time. And until then, take care. Bye.